Member states and representatives of civil society, business, UN system, and other stakeholders came together at the 2016 High-Level Political Forum on Sustainable Development to discuss the progress made so far towards the Sustainable Development Goals.
Together, we have embarked on a monumental and historic journey.
The forum also saw the first ever voluntary national reviews of progress towards the SDGs. Ministers from 22 countries shared the steps they had taken to lay the ground for implementing the goals.
The lessons you have offered, the actions you have showcased, and the gaps you've identified. They are what this forum is about.
For Norway, the process of preparing this review has been very useful. It has helped to strengthen our early national follow-up and shape our plans for the years ahead. This has involved initial steps and action taken along several tracks.
We feel that implementation at country level is crucial. Work needs to be fine-tuned on how to better incorporate the goals and targets of the 2030 agenda into the member states' national and local strategies and plans, development, budget, and also data system must be strengthened.
Localization through an inclusive consultation and an expansive outreach process will ensure ownership of SDGs by all stakeholders.
Further highlights of the meeting were the launch of the first Global SDGs report and the presentation of the 2016 Global Sustainable Development Report.
It is crucial to build a global data ecosystem replete with quality, reliable, and timely data. We must ensure that our policies and measures are based on evidence and that reviews and follow-up will look at all dimensions of the agenda.
And we need to break down silos, not only between the economic, social, and environmental aspects of development, but also between government institutions, between different levels of government, and between the public and private sectors.
Elaborate discussions between governments, civil society, the private sector, and other stakeholders during the SDGs Business Forum, the SDGs Partnership Exchange, and over 100 side events honed in on best practices to achieve the goals together.
We are all in this together to ensure a sustainable future for all of us. A strong forum means faster progress towards the attainment of the 17 ambitious and indivisible Sustainable Development Goals towards inclusive, equitable, and prosperous societies for all.
Creating ways of conversation, creating ways of sharing information in a way that is not threatening to others, but which creates a learning ecology in the world, is really what the promise of the HLPF is, but it will also be the great test of whether this works or not.
Each country is tailoring this to their own reality and their own national priorities, their own planning processes, but those planning processes are becoming more participatory. They will need to be inclusive processes.
The 2016 High-Level Political Forum closed with the adoption of a ministerial declaration, and after 8 days of inclusive dialogue, delegates returned home to their nations and organizations with a new sense of direction and inspiration.